What's going on, y'all? Today, I'm going to SEMA. Let's go. Good morning, y'all. So, made it to Vegas last night. Pretty much just crashed. It was a long day, but we're here. We're gonna get some breakfast and head on down there. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we made it to SEMA. Here's day one.
What's happening?
Hey guys, Anthony with the Rad Company, and we are here. Eric's at the booth, at the Rad Company booth here, SEMA 2025, and he was asking some questions about the new Ultra H2O product. So I thought I'd run you guys through this. So this is kind of the official announcement here that the Rad Company is kind of entering the pressure washing accessory space. So come end of Q1 2026, so around March or so, right before TR SEMA, these will be launched and these will be released for everybody. So all of you watching this. So this is a pretty comprehensive line of essentially your lance, your gun, your foam cannon, as well as your nozzles that you can really hook up to your, I mean, really any pressure washer, any hose, and jump straight into a hopefully awesome washing experience for you. So how this works is that, you know, we have the guns here, right? So the spray gun itself, all full T304 stainless steel internals. The launch edition will have the titanium plates here, the side plates here. We're deciding whether or not we want to burn them from the factory and make them look blue and make them look cool, or keep them brushed. Not sure yet. We're kind of gauging interest here. These will have the quick disconnect, the single hand operation, kind of ejecto clippo, you know, kind of, you know, we would call that fitting, which is really nice. Also in stainless steel swivel. And then you're also going to have your nozzle holder built into the spray gun itself. So that clips into place. You can also actually hang a foam cannon from it, which is also pretty cool. Not saying you should, but you can. Spray gun here with also a locking trigger, meaning that you can actually lock this trigger just like that if you want to lock it to reduce hand fatigue. Single click, drops it back down. And it's got a bunch of cool Easter eggs on it. So on the inside of the gun here, on the handle, it actually says aim towards dirt on the inside there, which is kind of fun. And so we did just some fun, whimsical stuff that we normally like to do. Foam cannon here is, I think, the kind of the most detent springs that we could add to a foam cannon, meaning that we have clickiness throughout the entire thing. So your top is going to have click adjustments here, your 360 also click adjustments here. And then you're also going to have click adjustments at your final fan adjustment, which is cool. Quarter turn lid here. We are going to have replaceable bottles. This is also, again, full stainless steel through here with replaceable filters that are going to be stainless steel. And you're also going to be able to replace O-rings and orifice sizes depending on whether you're running a 1.1 orifice, 1.25, whatever it is for your pressure washer. Spray lance here is going to be, again, more stainless steel, and then rubberization on the bottom of the handle here. So this is kind of cool. It increases grip. It's got like a kind of a cool tactical design to it, and I really, really like it. Nozzle. It's going to be a 40-degree nozzle at launch, and it's going to come in 3 orifice sizes, 3.0, 4.0, and 5.0, depending on what pressure washer setup you have. These are great. Rubberized shroud, also stainless steel. They don't spin at all, right? So it's going to be, once you lock it in, it's locked in, which is pretty cool. So this really is, yeah, going to be perfect for pro detailers, prosumers, consumers, weekend washers, weekend warriors. It's kind of meant for everybody, but we've built it to a grade of quality that really meets and exceeds most professionals' expectations, especially with everything being impact-resistant plastic as well as, you know, stainless steel throughout everything. So price point on this is still like TBA, but it's going to be more affordable than probably what most people will think, and I think it's going to be really competitive, and you'll be able to find it through TRC, Amazon, distributors, and around the world, which is really exciting. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. This is not an off-the-shelf product, meaning that we didn't just find a design and say, yeah, we want that. So I actually drew everything on paper. So all what you see here was drawn on paper, I think a napkin, then paper, and then I put on cardboard, then I cut out the cardboard, and then kind of like conform the cardboard, and then that turned into a CAD design. CAD design turned into 3D prints for like a year, back and forth with a lot of 3D prints, and then eventually we created the final mold. And so we put about almost 2 years into this, and I'm really, really excited for it. So that's it. We'll trade show.
Hey guys, Carson from the Ride Company here, and we're unveiling a couple products here at SEMA 2025. We got 3 new towels, which new colorways we'll call them. So first off, we got the Liquidator Color Burst. This is our largest size of the normal Liquidator that you guys know and love, but in a color burst way. So two-tone pattern here, the yellow and orange, as well as we're going with the green and blue, followed by my favorite, the purple and the pink, if you will. So those are the 3 Liquidator colors, and then we haven't had a name for this just yet, but this is the jean. We like to call it the denim 1500. So it's pretty much the same design as the 1500, but in a blue colorway. And so this will live on the same site as the 1500 will. So you have that, so that's super sweet. Those are the towels that we're releasing here at SEMA.
Hey guys, Sydney with P&S Detail Products here, and we are at SEMA 2025, and I wanted to go over kind of what we're focusing on now, which is the P&S Paint Recovery Series. So we have had rehab now for about a year and a half. It's been great. It's killing it in the market. It is great for a one-step correction. So we tried to create a product that kind of took care of a lot of the frustrations on the detailer side, which was generally difficult wipe off, not really getting the consistent cutting that they wanted, and then also like a lot of dusting and making more work for themselves. So we kind of focused on those 3 main points, and we came out with rehab in April of 2024. And then we added the bookends of it. So we have intervention. This came out this summer. This is an HP compound, so high performance compound. This is going to do when you have a traditional 2-step. So customer has, knows the car needs a 2-step correction, or the paint is just in bad enough shape that you have to do a 2-step. You're going to start with intervention. This one's going to be better used with like wool pads or microfiber for your initial cut, and then you're going to follow up with therapy. Now, the cool thing about the whole paint recovery series is that they all share the same delivery system. So they are all going to go on great. They're going to have a long working time. It is a non-diminishing abrasive. So you're going to have a long working time. You can do anywhere from 3 passes to 9 passes, and it's not going to give out on you or dry up or anything. So that's really nice. The wipe off is amazing. They are all scented, which is lovely. This one in particular is quite intoxicating. Sometimes I polish just to polish because it smells so good. And then therapy is really cool too, because it's going to refine that correction. It's going to jewel the paint if that's what you're looking for, but it's also nice because if you need to polish like plastic or B-pillars or something like that, it won't tint the plastic. The other nice thing is if you accidentally get one of the compounds on the plastic and leave that lovely white mark, the therapy will remove it. So therapy is an amazing, amazing final polish. So our paint recovery series is completed. The other thing that we love about this is you can literally put this into the hands of beginners and they do a great job. So it gives detailers, those new to corrections, or even those of us that are experienced correctors, it just gives us a lot of confidence and cuts down our time that we're spending on that correction by a lot. And then we paired that with our new coating that came out last year at SEMA, which is Stout. This is our latest offering in the Inspiration line. So this is going to be our long-term coating. So it's going to have about a 5 to 7 year durability. It goes on super easy. It's an easy install. It has a great wipe off. But the best part about it is not only the durability, which is especially what we were looking for, but it has immediate gratification for both the detailer and the customer. So in about 1 hour after this is applied, it is what we call surface cured. So it's going to have that really deep gloss, crazy slickness, and then after 48 hours, it's totally cured. So it's just been a really, really great addition to our program. And it's just been really nice. And so we do a lot of trainings around the country. We do a lot of work with our distributors and get people trained and certified on this. And I think that's been the biggest change for P&S that we've seen is just how much we've made it so much user-friendly and great for beginners, but it has excellent pro service or pro level results. And so that's kind of what we're focusing on this year, is just making that whole correction and coating process, really time efficient for our detailers with a really great result. So that's kind of what we're focusing on this year. It's been pretty exciting, and thanks for joining us.
Hey guys, Chris at Gtechniq. This year we are unveiling our GT1. So GT1 is going to be your easy ceramic coating for all surfaces. So that's going to be glass, wheels, and paint. So everything exterior. What's cool is we're going to actually do this with a kit version and just as the bottle. So in the kit version, you're going to get some towels, you're going to get an applicator, some panel wipe, and a 50 ml coating. And then you can also buy just the coating with the applicator in a little box. So the price point with the kit is going to be $89.95, and then the price point on just the bottle with the applicator is going to be $59.95. So it's going to be a very, very friendly price point, only sold in a 50 ml because you're going to put it on all surfaces, right? So you're going to use a lot of coating up. Now, if you have smaller cars, you might be able to get 2 cars out of 50 ml, something like that, right? But a larger SUV truck, you're probably going to break into a second bottle. This is the main focus point. We do have some stuff in the pipeline, some updated formulas and another new product. Hopefully it'll come out around the same time.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Chris, I appreciate it.
absolutely.
What's up, everybody? This is Diego Bressler with Koch-Chemie bringing you what is new, the new kids on the block. WG, which is wet gloss, it is just what it says it is. We're putting something gloss on something wet and making it so beautiful. It's going to help you with your drying needs. It's going to help you performance-wise. It's going to give you a few weeks of protection on there. It does amazing work for very, very little effort. So that's pretty good. And then the PFS, which is protection finish sealant. You want to make sure that you're going on dry onto this. You want to make sure you can polish it off afterwards. You can put it on and then come through, polish it off afterwards. You cannot wash the car for about 24 hours. So these are the new kids on the block, guys, and they are amazing. Probably dropping in somewhere in the March area, so look out for them. And then we also got the CB01, the ceramic coating for the body. It is amazing. We're continuing to do a bunch of testing that has been done. Actually, that is actually on my wife's car. She knows it. She absolutely loves it. I love it. The re-clean is ridiculous. And going on to your surface is so much easier than the first rendition that we had. So I absolutely love it. Not sure, I think we got probably towards the end of the year that's going to drop. So that's looking awesome. And of course, make sure you stay attentive to Koch-Chemie USA to let you know what's dropping next. I'll tell you something, I'm gonna share something with you because you took the training experience, the KCX experience, right? Well, now we have the KCX experience 2.0, right? Now we're talking about getting on and working on all paint from anywhere from sanding to color chip to repair, to anything that you need to know to make a car look phenomenal. And what we're going to be doing it on is actually on collectibles. And dude, if you can work on collectibles, you can work on anything. Let's just let you know. So Koch-Chemie Experience Level 2 is going to be amazing, dropping in March. So get ready, because as soon as we announce this here at SEMA, you're going to have only a limited time to fill those 10 seats in March coming up. Look to see you there. Thank you for stopping by, man. Like always, much love.
Everybody, this is Tony with Buff and Sh- This new orange foam is very different. It's quite a bit more dense, and it has that elasticity that allows it to be a pad that doesn't heat soak as much. It has definitely a more durability to it, and it's definitely something that is, quality enough to be for the EdgeGuard brand, the EdgeGuard line. So if you're not familiar with EdgeGuard, it's a pretty cool technology where the back of the pad has an edge in it with a plastic ring that basically guards the edge of the backing plate from making contact with anything on the vehicle. It's a huge safety factor, but the kind of side benefits of it are it maintains its rigidity more. They tend to hold up longer, and it also gives you something to grab onto and actually pull it off the polisher, as well as an easy centering. You can just take the backing plate, my polisher disappeared. You can take the backing plate of the machine, put it right into the edge of the EdgeGuard, and just drop it on. You get it centered like 95% perfect almost every time. Something else cool that we're debuting here at SEMA is an update to our very popular Reflection Artist kit. So this is the 5-inch kit. These come in 5 and 6-inch. And we've actually updated this line. So for a long time, like 8 years, this has had our older style beveled pads in it, and a microfiber finishing pad and a wool pad that didn't have the foam interface. So it was a little bit intimidating to some of our newer users. And a lot of new polishers or DIY guys love the idea of a kit. You get a little bit of everything, right? So we've updated this for 2026. It includes our new edged profile from our Eurotech line on the same foam pads that we had before. So a yellow polishing, our blueberry heavy polishing pad, and our medium cut maroon pad. And then we've actually upgraded the microfiber in the box to our Oreo pad, which is very famous. We've got a giant 40-inch one over there. And then we've also gone to the foam-backed heavy cut wool pad with a shorter fiber. So this is a Buff and Shine favorite in-house as well as in detailers' hands. This is kind of like the greatest hits album of our pads, right? So you can pick it up, get a sample of basically everything that sells super well and is extremely popular. None of these are duds. And we felt like, just the update was needed for 2025 or 2026 and beyond. And so just kind of a couple cool options we've got now to round out your polishing arsenal.
All right, y'all. So that was day one from SEMA. We're heading back to the Airbnb. So let's go.